important gland in the body that causes widespread disease across the globe. This day also educates the public on the role of the thyroid in their overall health.
Yeah, definitely super important. I mean, like, it's important to kind of keep up with every part of your body, just kind of like make sure everything's operating smoothly. And the thyroid is a pretty important part of your body, so definitely pretty cool stuff. World Thyroid Day is definitely a very important awareness type day.
Yeah.
But we do have this next national day up next, and this one is a pretty cool one. It's Geek Pride Day. You can get your geek on this one. Let your geek flags fly on May 25th. Geek Pride Day celebrates all things geeky. It's for those people who appreciate sci-fi, fantasy, board games, video games, comic books, cosplay, anime, steampunk, and zombies, and much more. Just kind of everything that fits into that nerdy kind of genre.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, definitely pretty cool stuff. Geeks are pretty cool. I'm pretty geeky.
I feel like nerd culture has definitely become a lot more like mainstream and everything for
100%.
For a while now.
It's definitely like the internet has had such a huge impact on that, and just everything becoming a lot more virtual. People are kind of exposed to a lot a lot of different things all at once now. So yeah, definitely pretty cool stuff. People kind of realize like, oh, superhero cartoons are actually pretty cool and not super weird.
Oh yeah, especially like even like when I was growing up, I feel like people didn't get made fun of too much for like being like really into like stuff like Bakugan or like Pokemon or anything like that. I feel like everyone was all on board with everything, like kids-wise.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, I mean, it's definitely one of those things where it's just, as time goes on, more people will kind of become exposed to it and be like, oh, hey, I kind of like really cool board games as well. I know actually recently posted up in my town, there was like a thing advertising for people to meet up and play a bunch of board games like at a public space. And so it's definitely one of those things where people can kind of like meet people and friends and kind of bond over those sort of things.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely pretty cool stuff. I know playing video games with my friends in high school was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that was like a core part of like my childhood too.
Yeah, 100%. So definitely really cool. Happy Geek Pride Day, everybody. Maybe check in and let us know what your favorite geeky kind of hobby is. I know whatchamacallit, I used to play a ton of video games. I still play a good amount.
Yeah, I play them occasionally.
Yeah, like I know Elden Ring, I just got that, and that was pretty fun. I haven't gotten a whole ton of hours into it yet, but it is a pretty cool one. It's kind of like Game of Thrones-y.
Yeah, I've been playing the Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
And it's something else. It's kind of like I don't know how to describe it, like a Dark Souls Star Wars game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of free roam, like adventure type game. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, but it's definitely interesting how it plays out.
Oh yeah, 100%. So definitely cool stuff happening on Geek Pride Day. It's a cool one to celebrate. But of course, we have another one up next, and this one is kind of fitting into the Geek Pride thing.
Oh yeah, it is Towel Day. Observed annually by fans of Douglas Adams, Towel Day commemorates the work of author most known for his series, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I know this movie was one of my favorites as a kid. I know it's based off of the book, but the movie was really what I was into, and it was just so hilarious to me. But of course, before we get more into Towel Day and what that's all about, we do have a couple winners on this game.
Oh yeah, we got Tommy G over at Two Stooges Sports Bar and Fuzzy over at... And we also had Fuzzy over at American Legion Morristown and Winner over at American Legion Glenville. They'll all three be splitting up that $18 Must-Go prize.
Awesome stuff. Nice job, you three, taking away that Must-Go prize. But, of course, Towel Day. That's pretty cool stuff. I know The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was a really successful book, and they made it into a movie. But before, I'm pretty sure it was like a mini-series kind of thing.
Oh, really? Kind of like how they did like a lot of Stephen King movies were actually mini-series first.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it was like...
Or just a couple of them were.
Maybe in like the 70s or something. Movie.
I know that they made a series recently, and it's on Hulu or something.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, here it is. 1981. 1981.
I like the cover for that.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Unless that's the new one.
Yeah, I think whatchamacallit, some of these were the covers of the book that they used and stuff like that. So just kind of alternate covers and stuff like that. But yeah, no, it was pretty funny. I've seen clips and stuff of it online, and it's like the same story pretty much. It's just told in a somewhat of a different way, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's pretty fun. I definitely recommend the movie, and I don't know if I can recommend the show, but it's rated pretty good, and obviously people like it.
Have you read the book at all?
No, I haven't actually read the book before.
I've actually only seen like snippets of the movie, so I was wondering if it'd be best to see which one first.
Oh, movie for sure.
Yeah,
movie was just so good.
Okay.
I'm sure the book is probably good too, but the movie was just so like fun to me.
Yeah.
It was very much. There was this movie called Dr. Parnassus, like Imaginarium or something.
Oh, Dr. Parnassus's
Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was a fun one.
That's what I was trying to remember because I know it was like Imaginarium.
Yeah, it had Heath Ledger in it, and he actually kind of passed away during the movie, like when it was happening. And so like Johnny Depp, Jude Law, Colin Farrell, actually all like kind of banded together and picked up his role at certain parts of the movie, like when he's in the dream world.
Yeah,
and
I was gonna
like
say,
that.
don't they all have like alternate like basically takes on the same like character?
Exactly.
It's so cool.
Because like when he's like in this dream world or whatever, it's like it's making him like who he wants to be, and it's pretty funny. But yeah, that one was a pretty good movie, and it kind of has the same like surreal, fun, fantastical energy. But Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a little bit more sci-fi based.
Oh, yeah.
And it's definitely a lot of fun. So
I know I'm going to have to watch both because you already recommended me the other one.
yeah, that one is really fun. I like movies like that a lot. So yeah, definitely both really fun movies. But today, maybe focus in on Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy because it is Towel Day.
Oh, yeah.
And I know they use the towels. They explain how they use the towels in the movie, so I'll leave that little surprise for those of you that haven't seen it.
Oh.
But yeah.
Appreciated.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But, of course, we do have balls dropping on this game. We got $21.20 on this must-go prize. We got the minor jackpot of $76 and 52 balls or less. And we got that major jackpot just over $5,000 and 49 balls or less to win. And, of course, the mega jackpot is sitting at $100,000 and 44 balls or less to win. But we got our next national day up on the docket, and it is National Wine Day on May 25th each year, which happens to be today. Wine lovers everywhere pour a glass of their favorite wine to celebrate National Wine Day. Whether it is red or white, the sound of clinking will be heard around the world today.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely really cool stuff. Yeah. Wine, I guess. Let's take a look, like, top 5 wines in the world right now. Let's see, top 10 most popular wines. I want to see, like, I wonder if they have, like, a ranking system. Oh, yeah.
I feel like, dang.
Oh, yeah, Wine Spectator, top 100 wines of 2021. Ooh, that's cool. So they actually have, like from the year it was made, and they ranked each wine bottle.
It's interesting that one of them has a lower score. Some of them have higher scores, but they're like
lower. A little over. I wonder why that is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the score system? Because you would think that'd mean that it was better overall. He likes the bottle.
Yeah, like I wonder if certain things
like
kind of maybe like, depending on what kind of wine it is.
Like, I don't know what point.
Look, this one's 99.
Wow.
99 out of 100, and it's not even in the top. Like 90. It's 99th on the list.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. But on this list, it says the best wine of 2021 was the Dominus Estate Christian Mo in Napa Valley.
Wow.
It was a vintage from 2018. That's pretty cool. But we do have a winner. It is none other than Bowl over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, taking away a win of $21.20. Nice job to you, Bowl. But we will be getting into this very next game. So get enrolled. You do not want to miss out on any of these chances at any of these prizes in these 23 games of Jackpot Hunter. But yeah, 2021 top 100 wines. There's some pretty crazy like names in here too, to be honest.
Yeah, and I just want to mention how much this number one.
Oh, how much? How much? I was kind of wondering that too.
Some places listing it at $399.
Okay.
I'm seeing $639. Yeah, $639. $324 with 5% off at Buy Wines Online.
Interesting. Yeah, I actually went to a restaurant not too long ago, and they were selling bottles of wine there for like over $1,500. It was really, really crazy.
I couldn't
I couldn't believe it. Yeah,
there isn't like an alcohol that I could enjoy enough to pay that amount.
Oh man, I know it's crazy because I'm just thinking like I'm just getting a bottle of wine for that. Like at that point, I'd rather just buy like a whole ton of really cool wines from like the grocery store or something.
I'm not gonna lie, for that much, I'd rather just have like the biggest boxed wine in the world.
Yeah, just get like a lifetime supply of boxed wine, basically.
Yeah.
for $1,500.
Yeah.
That's a ton of. I wonder how. All right, so for $1,500.
For $1,500, someone better saber it for me or something. Even though I don't think you can saber wine like you do champagne.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, someone's got to figure it out.
I want to take a look how much is boxed wine. So like how much can you get with like $1,500? Let's like compared to one bottle. Boxed, how much? Let's see. 4 bottles of wine can make up a box of wine. That's pretty crazy.
Okay, yeah. So that's the most popular one right there. Like, yeah, I was gonna say I see Franzia a lot, and I see Black Box a lot.
Yeah, so like $12.99. Wow, $1,500 compared to like $1,500. That's pretty crazy. So let's see, 1,500 divided by $12.99.
And how many bottles are in that?
4 bottles in one box. So you could get
times that by 4.
115 boxes times 4. You get 461 bottles of wine compared to 1 bottle of wine for $1,500.
For 461 bottles of wine, I am basically Bacchus himself.
You can drink a whole bottle of wine technically every day for a year and a half, just about.
Yeah, you're Dionysus.
That's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy stuff.
That's great.
That's a ton. That's. I wonder like what's so crazy about like the tastes and stuff of this wine that makes it like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It's just like something
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't think there can be anything. That's just me though.
Yeah. I'm just not enough. I'm not gonna take. I don't know.
Don't take my opinion. Obviously, I'm not much of a wine drinker. Even with I really like whiskey.
Yeah.
But I could not tell you half the time when people are like, "Oh, you can taste like this flavor." Most of the time, I'm like, "This is smoother than other ones." This one I like this a lot.
Exactly.
I'll be like, "This is good."
It just tastes better to me than like the other flavors I've had.
I'll be
before.
like, "Flavor good," and I'm like, "I like it."
Exactly. Oh, it tastes pleasant.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I can taste what kind of barrel it was aged in.
Yeah.
It's the kind of thing.
I never get that.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. Like, it is impressive though when people whip it out and are actually like accurate about it.
I feel like when they're accurate.
Yeah. See, that's the thing because like people will like talk out of their butt all day about it and be like,
yeah.
oh, you can taste the
oakiness,
the oakiness and blah blah blah. And it's like this is like not even oaky.
Have you seen like smoked liquors and stuff?
Yeah.
When they do like the little smoke glass and stuff, I've always wanted to try that.
That is cool.
I think since I'm getting like everything for my apartment and stuff soon, when I'm getting a bar cart to match one, I think I might get a little smoke set. I want to try if that does something for like whiskey and stuff.
Oh yeah. 100%.
I don't know if it would though.
Yeah. I'm not too sure.
Who knows?
Yeah. But definitely would be pretty cool. But of course, today it is for wine. So happy National Wine Day, everybody. Definitely maybe order one of your favorite glasses from the bar you're at right now. Treat yourself because it's National Wine Day. But we do have balls continuing to drop on this game. We get this must-go prize at $19.80. Minor jackpot is just over $100 and 52 balls. Major jackpot's just over $5,000 and 49 balls. But we got the winner taking away the must-go. It's Thomas Scott over at B&L Bar in New Ulm, winning $19.80. Nice job, Thomas Scott. But we got our next National Day up next, and it's actually a pretty cool one.
Oh, yeah, it is National Brown Baguette Day. National Brown Baguette Day on May 25th each year recognizes the benefit of packing your own lunch for work or school.
Yeah, no.
Definitely a big benefit. Never want to be spending too much money on school lunches or something.
100%.
That was something my parents definitely instilled in me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay for you to have lunch at school every day.
Yeah.
And it's not even that good of food anyways. I can make you something better the night before.
Exactly. Better and cheaper.
Or leftovers. I might have gotten made fun of in middle school, but man,
No.
Something
like meatloaf for
certain
lunch?
leftovers. I'd come in with soup or something. Soup
is always better than the next day.
You're gonna make fun of a thermos. Yeah. This thing's awesome. This is soup.
Yeah, no, that I've never understood that. Making fun of bringing lunch from home sort of thing. It's you're getting better food.
I know. Sometimes I'd be packing up with wings or ribs, I've had like brisket in my lunches before. Like,
you're
telling me I'm
got
getting
a ton of exactly.
I'm having a full barbecue lunch over here with like mashed potatoes and stuff.
Meanwhile,
and
there's just like a double chicken sandwich.
I was gonna say
like,
a spicy chicken sandwich from the cafeteria.
Yeah, it was just all processed, like chunked chicken in there
with like the ranch that came in like those big tubs that they had in the thing, or like ketchup.
It looked more like Elmer's glue.
I actually thought it was occasionally because it came out like that.
It did, and like sometimes like it just didn't have the black spots in it.
No, it didn't.
It was just white.
And sometimes I'd look and I was like, that is definitely mayonnaise, and they're messing with us.
Yeah,
I'm not putting
literally
that on
just like salted mayonnaise.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, that's what it tasted like. It was just.
There's no dill in this.
Yeah, I can't believe that whatchamacallit, they made us pay for school lunches, and I can't believe that at the same time as making us pay, not only were we paying like over $3 for this typically, it was always not good food either.
No, and it was never actually fully cooked.
No. Yeah, exactly. And it was just kind of like, okay, why are we making these kids? And then also putting the kids in lunch debt. How is that? That's crazy.
How are you
gonna
have a kid in debt?
Yeah,
this kid can't even.
And then won't
and
serve him. Yeah, exactly. Won't serve him food because like they have lunch debt or something like that. That's always been crazy to me.
No, I remember like somehow I just randomly like accrued like a lunch debt, and I don't even know how I got it because I never like paid for food or anything. And then I went to go in and get food one time, and it was like the one time like the year that I went.
Yeah.
And they told me that I had like $200 accrued in like food debt, and I was like, no, hold on. One, I have never eaten food here.
Yeah.
And how do you let a child? I'm 15. I'm not paying $200 to get a $2 worth of chicken sandwich I could go to McDonald's and get.
Yeah. No,
and I was like, you're
really
keeping
crazy.
me here. I can't go and get food.
Yeah. No, 100%. Yeah, so it definitely is pretty crazy stuff. But
yeah.
National Brown Bag Day, maybe take today, and I don't know. Examine the good qualities of packing your own lunch, because it does save you a little bit money, and typically the food is a lot better than what you're buying from whatever fast food joint or whatever school you're going to as well.
Oh yeah, I always love the lunch I pack.
Oh yeah, 100%. So happy National Brown Bag Day. But up next, we got another national day to get into. But before we get into that, we do have a must-go prize of $27.80 on this game. That minor jackpot is at $135 and 56 balls, and that major jackpot is just over $5,000 and 49 balls, and the mega jackpot is at $100,000 and 44 balls or less to win. So definitely some awesome stuff. But for this national day, it is National Tap Dance Day today. And on May 25th, during National Tap Dance Day, we pay tribute to one of America's original dancing art forms.
Oh yeah, you did. You actually learned to do a little bit of tap dancing, didn't you?
No. I actually I have a story about a childhood nemesis of mine that was an avid tap. He loved tap dancing.
Don't tell me he made fun of you, tap danced away. It'd be like, I couldn't imagine your mama.
Yeah,
just walked away.
Yeah,
no,
click. Man, he was he was so terrible.
Tap dance that now.
It was just one of those it was literally no hatred in my heart towards this kid at all, but it was just one of those childhood enemies that you have. That's as a kid, you guys just hated each other.
Yeah, it was like the kid in Malcolm in the Middle, or that one kid that ate his pizza.
Yeah,
took the pizza from him.
Yeah, exactly. It was just one of those things. It was a kid thing, and so but anyways, it was always I don't know, just kind of we always disagreed sort of thing. But this kid, he loved tap dancing, and he was pretty decent at it. I can't even lie, the kid could tap dance. And I remember he went into the talent show to tap dance one year. We were in 4th grade. And so he went into tap dance, and I was I didn't really have any talent to do on the talent show, so I was I was in the crew, and so I was doing audio and stuff, and making sure with the music would play at certain times. But before I get further into the story, we do have a winner. We got Scoots and Rocket and Trike. Let's see. Scoots is playing at American Legion St. Michael. Rocket at Eagles Awatana. And Trike is playing over at American Legion. Ooh, let's see. Awatana. There we go. All splitting up $27.80. Nice job, you three. But, of course, speaking of this tap dancing kid, it was 4th grade. He went in the talent show. I was in the talent show, too, but on the crew side of it, doing audio production and stuff like that, like I said. So So, the time came, and, multiple acts had been on. I was, just pressing the buttons, putting the music on. It was pretty simple. And finally, his part came on. And he was, like, probably one of the, maybe fifth, like, in the middle of the show sometime. And the curtains start to open, and I was supposed to start playing the music when the curtains started to open. And so I was sitting there, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to, pretend I'm not going to play the music for a second. And so the curtains open, and he's in this pose, about to tap dance, like on his tippy toes, waiting for the music to start. And the music isn't starting. and he's waiting. 10 seconds later, the music still hasn't started yet. And he's kind of waiting, looking at the teacher on the side, like, wait, hold on, what's going on? And then finally, it was only like 20 seconds, but it was a very, very awkward 20 seconds for the period that curtain was open. And oh my goodness, it was hilarious. I was just chuckling to myself at that little booth, and then a teacher came over and was like, oh, did you forget how to work? And I was like, yeah. And they just pressed the play for me.
You didn't have an issue at all.
Nope, no issue at all during the rest of the time. It was awesome. It was just my little moment of victory. I was like, no, nobody will ever know about this except for the thousands of Minnesotans out there.
Yep.
That's right.
He moved out there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He's watching right now.
Oh, exactly. I'm sorry about that. But of course, National Tap Dance Day in the honor of tap dancing.
Yeah, I tried to look up if there was anywhere around here that gave tap dancing lessons.
Oh, that'd be funny.
I couldn't find anything. Only ballet classes, which
that's a shame.
I would take that too. But
ballet is actually pretty decent.
I feel like I would look very graceful doing ballet.
100%. Actually, like athletes take ballet classes and stuff to be more limber and agile and stuff. So it's actually pretty cool. But of course, tap dancing, that's what today is all about because it is National Tap Dance Day. So celebrate that one in the correct way and maybe just tap dance your way to the bar or something like that. But we are getting enrolled into this very next game, and we're starting it off with a must-go at $36.60. We got that minor jackpot at $181.25 and 56 balls or less to win. And we got that major jackpot at $5,085 and 49 balls or less to win. And finally, that mega jackpot sitting at $100,000 and 44 balls or less to win. But of course, we do have one last national day to get into, and this one is a very important one as well.
Oh yeah, it is National Missing Children's Day. National Missing Children's Day on May 25th each year shines a spotlight on child safety. The day also honors the dedicated professionals who work tirelessly protecting children around the country.
Yeah, no, this is a very important day. National Missing Children's Day is another awareness day that is just really important to highlight and talk about. So definitely, maybe, take today and look stuff up about, kind of things to stay aware about regarding, National Missing Children's Day. It's a good one to kind of go over and stuff, so definitely, yeah. But, of course, that was the end of our National Day list. We had some pretty good ones today. It's definitely some very important awareness ones as well. But we still have balls dropping in this game. We got that minor, major, and mega all still on the table. Let's take a look at which of these ones we can get. It's looking like we're rolling up on the mega. Not going to get it this time around, though. It's always possible. I always like waiting for it just to see. But, of course, we are going towards the major jackpot. Let's see if we can get this one. Only a ball away. Not going to get this one either. Moving on to the minor jackpot. But, of course, while you guys are going after that, we got a little bit of Minnesota Twins news to get into. We're 27-16 on the season now, and we have been having a pretty good stretch of games.
Oh, yeah. Sonny Gray was fully aware of the solid start the Minnesota Twins needed from him, with injuries piling up on their pitching staff. He delivered a gem showing just why the Twins were willing to part with part of their most recent first-round draft pick to get him. Gray struck out a season-high 10 over 7 sharp innings, carrying the Twins past the Detroit Tigers 2-0 over on Tuesday night for their 6th straight victory. That's glad to hear. Definitely glad to see Sonny Gray kind of pulling in, helping out the Twins.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it just goes to show, hey, good job, making that trade to get that dude. He's winning games for us already. But we do have a winner. We got Maisel over at Grumpy's Bar Cold Spring taking away $36.60. Nice job to Maisel. But we are playing that game against the Tigers right now because we did have that game happening at 12:10 p.m. But I think it was a doubleheader, so we're playing another one. And right now we are 4-2 with the Detroit Tigers up at 4, Minnesota Twins at 2 right now. But let's take a look. So I think, did we play Did we play them today? Or was that just kind of like a, let's see. No, I guess we didn't play it. I guess, whatchamacallit. No, the game was a little bit later today. I wonder when that started.
It's saying it's in the middle of the 10th.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy. I wonder, whatchamacallit. Oh, yeah. Looks like the Tigers have made 2 runs. It's up to the Twins right now to make
it was
a comeback.
tied all throughout the entire rest of the game. That's why.
Yeah,
that makes sense. I was like,
unfortunate. Actually, yeah, the Twins had the lead at 2-0 in the 4th inning, and then the Tigers slowly came back. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But hopefully they can come back and make it a game. Maybe come back in overtime. That'd be nice. But we do have a minute and 20 seconds left to get enrolled into this next game. Definitely do so. This minor jackpot's looking really good in 56 balls or less. That major jackpot is over $5,000 in 49 balls, and the mega jackpot's looking good as well in 44 balls or less to win. But of course, as you guys know, we have teamed up with the Minnesota Twins. You can play the E-Tab game Twins Win Today wherever Pilot games are played. Definitely check it out. It's a ton of fun, and let us know what you think about those E-Tab games, because we do love hearing your guys' feedback. But, of course, we do have a little bit of Twiking Zone standings to get into. It's what you guys earn points for every day when you play Twins Bingo from 12 to 1, or the other half of the year when it's Viking season, Vikings Bingo from 12 to 1. But I'll let you take away these player standings right off the bat.
Oh, yeah, kicking this off in 10th place, we got Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill with 107,000 points. Shortly ahead in 9th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 110,000 points. With 124,000 points in 8th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Valley Inn. In 7th place is Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar with 126,000 points. In 6th place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 136,000 points. In 5th place is GTZ over at the Midi with 160,000 points. With 168,000 points in 4th place, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's. In 3rd place is Simbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 186,000 points. Able to kick off that 200,000 point club in 2nd place, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 200,000 points exactly. And in 1st place, holding on to that 1st place spot for a while, we got Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 259,000 points.
Awesome stuff for those players in those standings. You guys are all doing really good stuff. But we do have balls dropping on this game. We got that must go at $51.20. We got the minor jackpot at $245 and 56 balls. And we got that the major jackpot, I mean to say, at $5,137 and 49 balls or less to win. And of course, the mega jackpot sitting at $100,000 and 44 balls or less to win. But we got a little bit of location standings to get into, and starting it right off in 10th place, we got Main Street Pub and Kimball with 166,000 points. In 9th place, we got VFW Blaine with 211,000 points. In 8th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 220,000 points. In 7th place, it's Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 270,000 points. And in 5th place, we got a 2-way tie between Steve-O's and Crystal and Eagles Rochester in Rochester. They both have 282,000 points in 5th place. But of course, in 4th place, we got Corner Bar and Goodhue with 287,000 points. In 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley with 413,000 points. And in 2nd place, we got Corky's Bar in South Haven with 493,000 points. And then you skip a few point clubs, you get to 1st place because it's VFW Spring Lake Park with a crazy lead right now. They have 803,000 points in a clear, their own league.
Oh, yeah.
And have been for quite a while now.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
They just keep getting, they were still, 400,000 points ahead. Not 400,000 points. They were only 300,000 points ahead earlier.
Yeah.
That was a crazy jump that they made.
Yeah, no, 100%. Definitely some crazy stuff. Good job to all the players playing inside VFW Spring Lake Park. And, of course, to all the other locations as well. You guys are all doing some crazy stuff. But we do have a winner. It's Sherry over at Old Piper Inn and Blaine, taking away that must go with $51.20. Nice job to Sherry. But we do have a little bit of cool E-Tab stuff to talk about. We here at Pilot Games, we have over 50 different charitable E-Tab games. Of all those games, right now we're listening to Bachelorette Party. It's a ton of fun, has a funky, soundtrack. We're listening to it. Ooh, okay. Dance party. Nor a Bachelorette Party, I guess I should say. But it's a lot of fun. I mean, the name speaks for itself. It's themed after a Bachelorette Party. Check it out. It's definitely, a ton of fun. But you can play any of the 50 different ones we have anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All of these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5 and awesome bonus and free play rounds as well. I mean, check them out. There is a theme for everybody out there. I mean, we have a time traveling one. We have one about a burning wheel. I mean, that's pretty cool.
That's something.
We have the mining one. It's a Nugget Chasers. That one's pretty cool. It's kind of whatchamacallit. Let's see. What's another one? Penguin Palooza if you're super into penguins.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. What's another one? Like House on Haunted Hill if you like scary movies. Let's see. What's like another really like specific one? I guess a Diving Down is a really good one.
Yeah.
Like very ocean aquatic themed. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like a very different than all the other ones. I mean, Bachelorette Party. That is different.
Did
than
you
all
mention
the other
Diesel
ones.
Freaks?
Diesel Freaks is really good. That one is kind of like Mad Max and Sesame Street mashed
that
up.
one's
It's pretty sweet.
Martian Invasion. That one's
Martian
always
Invasion's
got
good
massive
one.
jackpots
Voodoo,
going off it, too.
Voodoo Magic.
Yeah.
That one's really good. That one's really good. Or Voodoo Guru. That one's what it's called. That one's awesome. I like that one too. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of really cool ones. So check them out.
There's too many.
There is. I don't know. There will never be too many in my book.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I mean,
no, my apologies.
no,
There's never too many.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I mean, check them out.
Yeah.
Let us know which of those is your favorite. They're all a ton of fun. But, of course, only 40 seconds left to get enrolled into this next game. We got that minor jackpot sitting at $349 and 60 balls or less to win. We got that major jackpot at $5,200 and 49 balls or less to win. And that mega jackpot is sitting at $100 grand and 44 balls. But, of course, we got a little bit of music history to get into, and this first one is a little space-themed.
Oh, yeah. In 1977, George Lucas's space opera Star Wars debuts in theaters, accompanied by an instantly iconic score from John Williams.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
John Williams never failed. Not a single time.
No, he's only put out hits.
You can't tell me that the best score in movie history wasn't Duel of Fates on
Oh, yeah,
Phantom Menace.
yeah, that one was really crazy.
That one was too good.
Yeah, no, that one was super good. John Williams is super talented. I mean, he has so star-studded in all the movies he's produced for and stuff.
Oh yeah, because all of his movies get like amazing soundtrack scores.
Oh yeah, I mean like Harry Potter, Indiana Jones, whatchamacallit, I mean just like we just said, Star Wars. Those are probably the top three. Let's take a look. I mean, he did the music for Schindler's List, Indiana Jones, Jurassic Park. I forgot about that. Jaws, E.T., Home Alone even. That's really funny. But yeah, I mean, all those movies are just like very much known for having a great soundtrack. He might have even done Saving Private Ryan apparently.
Yeah, and Catch Me If You Can.
Interesting.
I love the music in Catch Me If You Can.
That's really
great.
cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome stuff. So definitely really cool for John Williams on this day in history, 1977. He, composed the score for Star Wars, and it debuted in theaters. But of course, we have another cool thing in music history. Because in 1990 on this day, ZZ Top appeared in Back to the Future Part 3, playing an Old West-themed rendition of their #1 rock hit, Double Back, when Marty McFly travels to 1885 to rescue Doc Brown. The regular version plays over the closing credits, and Flea of the Red Hot Chili Peppers also reprises his role as Marty's nemesis, Needles. So definitely pretty funny stuff. I mean, whatchamacallit. Back to the Future Part 3. I feel like it was kind of a classic. I liked it a good amount. It was a pretty fun movie. What are you chuckling at?
I'm looking at all the things that Flea was in because I completely forgot because I was like, I forgot that Flea was in a bunch of stuff, and then I was like, I forgot that he was also that he was the kid in the Wild Thornberries.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
That one that like does like the word cackle. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just looking because I didn't know he was an actor too.
Yeah, no, he was in a lot of different things. He's just kind of like the dude from The Office, Creed Bratton or whatever.
Yeah,
he's just kind of he does his own thing. Creed Bratton does so many different things too.
Creed Bratton's like his like social media presence is something else.
Yeah,
now.
he's a pretty funny dude.
Yeah.
But we do have a couple winners. We got Matt Tang. We got B Mullies at Mulligan's Pub, and the Get C over at, let's see when it rolls around, Municipal Liquor Store in Ackley. And Matt Tang is playing at VFW Zumbrota. They're all splitting up $84.20 on that Must Go prize. Nice job, you three. But of course, we only have 2 minutes left to get enrolled for this next game. That minor jackpot's looking crazy right now. It's at $480 and climbing, and 64 balls or less to win. So, I mean, really good chances at this one going out next round. You do not want to miss out on this next one, so get enrolled. And you can also get a chance at this major jackpot in $5,331 and 49 balls or less. And that mega jackpot's looking good at 100 grand and 44 balls or less. So definitely some awesome stuff going on. Only a minute and 50 seconds left to get in on it. But in the meantime, we got some awesome PGL stuff to talk about. And before we get into the PGL standings, we got some awesome new members that just signed up for the PGL.world to become a member of that league. I mean, some awesome stuff. You got to sign up at PGL if you want to compete for points and have access to that awesome insider information, which includes a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great stuff in it. So definitely sign up at PGL.world now to become a member of the PGL. And we have a list of the brand new members that have done exactly just that. We're going to shout them out really quick and then throw them over some beginner's luck.
Oh, yeah. Kicking us off, we got Regs. Up next, Mac MC, Trip G91. Augustus BD, Kinzer 1419, Matt Wald, Strusa 9, and Mist N.
Awesome stuff. Welcome to the PGL, everybody. Hopefully we can see some big jackpots from you guys, or maybe even squeezing in on those PGL standings. But that will be pretty impressive because these guys are super competitive on these top 10s. But speaking of those top 10s, I'll let you take away these player standings for the PGL because we just had a MegaSota game night last night, so we've had some shakeups. And we have a Wild Wednesday to get into tonight, or a Twins Wednesday to get into tonight, because it is going pretty crazy. So definitely want to know where everybody is sitting at in these standings before we can, resume the awesome PGL activities.
Oh, yeah, before everything gets a little bit more miscombobulated.
Exactly.
Taking us off in 10th place, we got Reyes 22 over at the Old Town Tavern with 1,140,000 points. In 9th place, previously in 7th, getting pushed back a little bit. Getting pushed back right after a big jump forward. We got OE50 over at Stanchion Bar with 1,174,000 points. In 8th place, previously in 6th, also getting pushed back, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 1,209,000 points. In 7th place, previously in 8th, jumping forward, we got Bucks over at Rustic Saloon with 1,219,000 points. In 6th place, previously 9th, so far the largest riser in these standings, we got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 1,225,000 points. In 5th place, we got Bryzel over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,362,000 points. With 1,550,000 points, in 4th place, we got Forget You D over at Eagles Austin. In 3rd place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 1,742,000 points. In 2nd place and kicking off our 2 million point club, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 2,150,000 points. And in 1st place, holding on to that spot for a little while now, we got Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 2,261,000 points.
Awesome stuff to all the players in the top 10s. You guys are all doing some great stuff. But of course, we got some location standings to get into. Starting it off in 10th place, it's Neighbors Pub Dover with 4,210,000 points. In 9th place, falling from 8th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 4,327,000 points. In 8th place, rising from 9th, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 4,341,000 points. In 7th place, it's VFW Northfield with 4,723,000 points. In 6th place, falling from 5th, we got Neeson's Gaylord with 5,084,000 points. In 5th place, falling from 4th, we got American Legion Cleveland with 5,314,000 points. And in 3rd place, it's Poppers in Virginia with 5,958,000 points. And in 2nd place, we got Billy's Rockford with 6,832,000 points. And in 1st place, it's Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 6,933,000 points. But we do have balls continuing to drop on this game. We got that Musco at $138, and there it is. We got B Mullies over at Mulligan's Pub taking away the minor jackpot, and the Musco right on top of it. Nice job to B Mullies. But we'll have the total for that minor jackpot and the Musco in just a few seconds when we get that sent in. Nice job, though. That's a great win. But, of course, we will be getting enrolled into the very next game right after this. So definitely waste no time. continue to get enrolled because we still got that major on the line. We still got the the mega out there waiting to be had. It's in 44 balls or less to win. It's $100,000. It can happen. And that major jackpot's looking pretty good too. It's at $5,372 and 49 balls or less. And of course, the minor did reset back to 52 balls or less to win, but it is at $19 and counting on that one. But of course, we are getting enrolled into this next game. And for this PGL standings, they were going pretty crazy. I know yesterday it was pretty awesome stuff happening with them. But the top three still remaining the same. I mean, it's still Poppers in Virginia, still Billy's Rockford, and still Third Rail Barn Grill. It's going to be interesting to see if anybody can make that top three shake up at all, because they are pretty cemented in that top three.
Oh yeah.
But of course, we have a little bit of NHL playoff news to get into. Unfortunately, nothing really going on with our Wild. Just a little bit of rumors and hearsay about what's going on with the team and what it might be looking like next year after some possible roster changes. But we'll have to wait and see until it actually happens. But for the NHL playoffs, we did have a couple games be completed yesterday. So let's take a look at what the results were and where everybody is sitting now. Ooh, okay, interesting stuff. So now, yesterday, the Edmonton Oilers and the Calgary Flames had another game, and the Edmonton Oilers now lead 3-1. So a pretty commanding lead right there. But on the flip side of things, the Carolina Hurricanes and the New York Rangers managed to tie it up at 2-2. So now they'll be advancing to a Game 5 to find out who can take that lead going into Game 6. But other than that, the games tonight, actually, I only think there's going to be one game tonight. I think it's the Colorado Avalanche.
I think so.
Let's take a look at when that game will be played. It will be the Colorado Avalanche at the St. Louis Blues at the Colorado Avalanche. It will be tonight at 7 p.m. for you guys. So that will be a lot of fun.
Ooh.
Colorado Avalanche are up 3-1 against the Blues.
Ooh.
So if you want to see the Blues maybe get shut out, at home maybe. Oh, no, it will be at the Avalanche. That would have been kind of cool if they got beat in St. Louis. I would have liked that.
That would have been nice.
But yeah.
Or I either want them to lose at home or go all the way.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, that would be super funny.
Kind of torn. I would like to lose against the number one team.
Yeah, losing against the champions, it makes it a little bit easier to swallow.
It's like we just faced the champions in the first round. That's not our fault.
Exactly.
We could have gone further.
Exactly. So definitely some fun stuff. But of course, hopefully we can be the champions next year. It's kind of what we all want here in Minnesota. But until then, we have an off season to wait, and of course a whole entire regular season to play as well. So it's going to be another long wait, but it is what it is. I think this team is only going to be getting better in these next few years. I mean, with Kirill Kaprizov, one of the youngest, best players in the league, we only have, we're only going up from here, I guess is the way to say it.
Oh, yeah.
But, of course, we do have balls continuing to drop on this game. We got that must-go at $26.60. We got that major at $5,386 and 49 balls. And the mega jackpot is sitting at $100,000. But, of course, as you guys know, we here at Pilot Games have teamed up with the Minnesota Wild. You can play the E-Tab game, Let's Go Wild, today at your favorite Minnesota bar. But we got an awesome fishing report to get into following the icy news of the NHL. And actually looking pretty ice-free now getting into the fishing report because it's getting a little bit more into the springtime and the summertime and a little bit more away from that wintertime fishing. So hopefully there is no ice floats out there still being hunted by the random fishermen. But, of course, this fishing report was actually updated just yesterday, so pretty up to date.
Oh, yeah, and on the Rainy River, the river has a lot of current with the dam wide open and high water levels. Typical spot in the main channel are still tough to fish due to the high current. Finding current breaks adjacent to shoreline or mouth of the bays has been productive for those fishing the river. Once you find fish, there are normally good numbers. Sturgeon fishing is closed until July 1st, and July 1st through September 30th is sturgeon keep season with one fish per calendar year, 45 to 50 inches or over 75 inches.
Awesome stuff. But, of course, we do have a winner. We got Mike Deb, 123, and J-Rock. Mike Deb's playing at Bleachers, and J-Rock's playing at Cam's in Brooklyn Park. Nice job to both of those players. They just split $26.60 on the must-go prize.
Yeah.
But awesome fishing stuff going on, so definitely good luck with all that, guys, and hopefully you guys have a good fishing season.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, just a reminder, when you guys are playing Pilot games, share those pictures with us. We love to get those pictures and see your faces. I mean, if you're winning a huge jackpot like this one right here, 10 grand, that's awesome. Send that in. But even if you're just chilling out playing Pilot games like this with your friends or family, send that in too. We love to get all those types of pictures. You can send them in on Facebook by posting it with the hashtag Pilot Games, or you can just send it to us directly on Messenger, or you can always email it to us as well at jackpots@pilotgames.com. So definitely all really good options to do. But we actually do have a player picture right now, and it's Mark and his friend winning a jackpot. Let's take a look. Let's bring it up. And there it is, Mark, winning that jackpot, over $75,849. I mean, hey, just having a great time with his friend over at Albany Bowling Center. That's some awesome stuff. Nice job to Mark. That's a huge jackpot. I would be going
good
crazy.
Job, Mark. I know. I don't know how he stayed still for that photo.
Oh, 100%. I'd be like leaping like across the tables. It'd be insane.
No, if I ever wanted like a jackpot in a bar, I'd be. Oh, they'd have to calm me down.
Oh, 100%. I'm sprinting to the bank. I'm
sprinting on the bar.
Exactly. I'm like on the phone with Jackpot Jen. I'm just like, okay, like, what do I got to do here?
Like sprinting to the nearest ATM.
Exactly, 100%. That's some pretty funny stuff, though. But nice job to Mark. That was an awesome stuff. We love getting pictures like that. It's really
they're
cool.
always great.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But with a minute left to get rolled into this next game, we got the minor jackpot at $57 and 52 balls. Major jackpot's over $5,000 at 49 balls, and the mega jackpot is in 44 balls. But we do have a little bit of Vikings news to get into. We got some pretty cool stuff to talk about because we have 4 things we might have been learning at the Vikings' second open OTA practice of 2022. And first off the agenda is Chris Reed might be the early favorite to start at right guard on our lineup. That's some awesome stuff.
All right.
I mean, hey, I like it whenever we have a clear favorite, entering the 4A. I mean, it's awesome. Just not to have doubts at a position is always great.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at our depth chart. Who else will be competing with them at that right guard spot? Just to get an idea of, who else is on the table here. Let's see. Well, Jesse Davis, Ed Ingram, and Udo too. Ali Udo. So yeah, definitely some interesting stuff there. I mean, Ali Udo is good for our depth, so I think we should keep him. I think he has a kind of a higher ceiling, young kind of dude. But that's interesting. Chris Reed is beating out Ed Ingram and Jesse Davis, and possibly even a couple other players too. So definitely really cool stuff from Chris Reed. Loving to see some positive stuff from him, and it's awesome. But another thing on the agenda is Irv Smith Jr. is actually continuing to progress and get better. I mean, it's always what we like to see. He just missed this last season because of injury, and that was really unfortunate, but I like to see that he's just continuing to get better and stuff.
Yeah, always glad to see.
Yeah, 100%. But, of course, we got a couple other of cool things to talk about, too, because, they were doing quite a few different things at that OTA camp.
Oh, yeah, and the Vikings kicker competition is going to be fun, apparently.
Yeah, 100%. I can definitely see that. Let's look at that depth chart again, because I think we just signed somebody recently into that kicking room.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, so let's take a look who we got going on in there.
I think we got him right out of free agency.
Yeah, we had Greg Joseph, and maybe it was Gabe Burkich.
Okay.
Maybe that was him?
I think it might have.
Let's take a look at Gabe Burkich and see if he's the dude I'm thinking about. Let's see. Yeah, 6'3" out of Oklahoma. Yeah, he's a rookie. So this is the dude. This is the dude. So, yeah, that would be really interesting to see. I mean, Greg Joseph was serviceable last year, but, I mean, hey, if we can ever get, like, a super, super great kicker that, I mean, is just great, like, super good out of college, then why not? But, yeah, and Greg Joseph was a pretty decent kicker in the league, last year. He was 25th, though, in the league for extra point percentage, which is not fun.
Yeah.
He was 16th in the league for field goal percentage, which is not great either. But, I mean, hey, longest field goal was 55 yards. That's nice. And he actually did have quite a few points despite the inaccuracy from last season. But, I mean, that just goes to show how good our offense is. I mean, just giving him a ton of chances at getting points.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, hopefully, we can go into this and have a little bit more of a consistent kicker with this new rookie. So, hopefully, he has a nice thing, and maybe even it makes Greg Joseph better. You never know.
Oh, yeah.
But we do have a winner. It is none other than Big D over at Clearwater's Corner, taking away that $21 must-go prize. Nice job. But, yeah, as you guys know, though, before we get into that, though, we do have one cool thing happening with our Vikings as well, and that's Amir Smith-Marset could be in the mix to start returning punts. I mean, that'd be really cool stuff. The dude is probably one of the fastest dudes on our team. So, I mean, that'd be really cool if he can, start getting ready to maybe do some special teams work and, really, put in a good effort in on there. I feel like he could definitely be a difference maker on the special teams. But we only have 2 minutes left to get enrolled into this game. We got that minor jackpot, $89 and 52 balls or less to win. We got that major jackpot, $5,000 and 49 balls, and the mega jackpot sitting at $100,000 and 44 balls. But as you guys know, we here at Pilot Games have teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings for the ETAB game, Vikings victory. You can pick out a letter in that skull bonus to win some big prizes. Definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. But in the meantime, while you guys are getting enrolled into this next game, we got a little bit of Jackpot Hunter standings to get into. It's what you guys earn points for every day when you are playing the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter from 4 to 6 p.m. And yes, what we're playing right now. So definitely some cool stuff, but I'm going to let you take away these player standings right off the bat.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 10th place, we got Spazwell over at Gas Can Bar and Grill with 51,000 points. With 59,000 points in 9th place, we got Brother Nat over at Chart House. In 7th place, previously in 6th, we got 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar and Kev over at the Deer Stand, both with 61,000 points. They were both previously in 6th place, and that tie both got pushed back into 7th. In 6th place, previously in 5th, getting pushed back a little bit, we got Kimmy over at Nisla Legion with 63,000 points. Not too far ahead of that two-way tie, and really shortly behind another tie. Because in 4th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon and Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, both with 64,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Not Lucky over American Legion Fridley with 83,000 points. In 2nd place, kicking off that 100,000 point club, we got Bull over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 126,000 points. And in 1st place, holding on to that spot for a while now, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 151,000 points.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all the players in those standings. You guys are doing some great stuff. But we do have a little bit of location standings to get into. Starting it off in 10th place, we got Billy's Rockford with 88,000 points. 9th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 93,000 points. In 8th place, we got Shady's Railside and Rice with 96,000 points. In 6th place, it's a two-way tie between Tasty Pizza, Hangar 45, and Hilltop, and Riverboat Depot and Sartell with 104,000 points. In 5th place, we got Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd with 116,000 points. In 4th place, we got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 127,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards with 200,000 points exactly. In second place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 236,000 points. And in 1st place, it is still Corner Bar and Goodhue with 394,000 points. But of course, we still have balls dropping on this game. We got the must go at $27.40. Minor jackpot is at $93.75. Major jackpot is just over $5,400, and the mega jackpot is sitting at $100,000. But good job to all the players and locations in those standings. You guys are all doing some good stuff. But we do have a little bit of celebrity birthdays to get into. And we got some really cool ones to start things off, because it is 1926. Bill Sharman, an American Basketball Hall of Fame guard. He was an 8-time NBA All-Star, 4-time NBA championship winner, and he played with the Boston Celtics. And after he was a player, he went on to advance his career to the coaching area of the NBA and won a championship with the Lakers in 1972 when Jerry West won his first and only championship as a player.
Ooh,
yeah,
wow.
Yeah, so definitely really cool stuff. Happy birthday to Bill Sharman. Definitely really cool stuff.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1939, we have someone who was knighted even,
That's right.
Sir Ian McKellen, English film and theater actor. He was Gandalf in Lord of the Rings, and he was Magneto in X-Men.
Oh, definitely pretty awesome stuff. Happy birthday to Sir Ian McKellen. I mean, it's really, really cool. He's been in so many awesome movies. I mean,
oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. It just came out. I can't do it. But, of course, whatchamacallit, Ian McKellen. Let's take a look at some of the movies he's been in. I mean, X-Men. The Good Liar, actually, that just came out recently. I think Helen Mirren was in it, too. Yeah, Helen Mirren. But before we get into anything else, we do have a couple winners. We got Savage over at Mississippi Pub and Brother Nate over at Chart House, both splitting up 27-40. Nice job, you two. But yeah, X-Men for being Professor X. Obviously, the Lord of the Rings for being Gandalf.
Oh, he was, I think he was Magneto in X-Men.
Ian McKellen?
Yeah. Wasn't he? He was Magneto.
Oh, yeah, Patrick Stewart. Yeah, Patrick Stewart.
I was confused when you said something about
that is super, super funny.
A newer movie.
Yeah, no, I get them mixed up sometimes. I'm going to be real. Yeah, that's super funny. That is super funny.
I was so confused.
Oh, like, man. That's Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart. I can't. That is super, super funny. But, yeah, no, Ian McKellen, not Patrick Stewart. Oh, my goodness. I feel like I've probably done that once or twice before,
I've definitely done it before, too. It's kind of like how I mix up Hugh Jackman and not Hugh Jackman. Who do I mix up all the time? The actor from 300 and the actor from Gladiator.
Oh,
Gerard Butler and Russell Crowe.
And Russell Crowe. That was good. Yeah, no, that one
is weird mix up.
No, I agree. That is one that actually is like a good, like that one. I can see that happening for sure. But Ian McKellen. Ian McKellen is who it is. It's not Patrick Stewart in disguise. It's Ian McKellen. But he was obviously Magneto in X-Men, opposite to Patrick Stewart's Professor X. And Lord of the Rings, whatchamacallit, he was really good, obviously. And I think he was he Sherlock Holmes in that Mr. Holmes movie? Yeah.
Was he? That'd be awesome.
He was, I guess it was I actually never watched it, but oh, what? It's an older Sherlock Holmes, and he an aged and retired Sherlock Holmes deals with dementia as he tries to remember his final case and a mysterious woman whose memory haunts him. That's a really cool
that sounds like
concept.
Sad and like not like a bad scary, but like a looking at like your own life eventually scary.
Yeah, man.
Like oh man, if I like I don't know.
That is such like a cool like story for Sherlock Holmes though.
Yeah, that would like especially because like that's like his one thing is his memory.
Mind, you know what I mean?
It's
just
his
like kind of his investigative brain, just like being able. That is so cool. I wonder if it was any good. Let's say 6.8 out of 10 on IMDb and 88% on Rotten Tomatoes. So
I'll take it.
Way above average. That's awesome.
Yeah, and it looks like he's even getting his own Magneto movie soon. I saw that.
Really?
I saw that. Look at Magneto.
Interesting.
That would be awesome.
That would be so crazy. No way.
Is this real?
Oh, no, X-Men Origins Magneto. I was literally talking about this. This was a proposed and canceled spinoff.
No. It wasn't just this. They were supposed to have X-Men Origins for all of the X-Men.
Yeah. I didn't know that they were supposed to have one for Magneto, though.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. I was literally talking to, I don't know if you were part of the conversation, but I was literally talking to Ian the other day, and I was like, man, they should have totally. I think it was Ian and our other friend too. But I was literally saying, I was like, man, like Magneto literally could have gotten his own movie with like the two backstories that he had explained in two different movies. I mean, like he literally could have, and Magneto's movie would have been awesome.
And we get like Michael Fassbender played an excellent Magneto.
Crazy. He's so good.
Magneto is one of my favorite characters in all of that.
See, like, and even like at that, I was even saying like Michael Fassbender just makes any movie like watchable. He is in a movie, like I will watch it. He was
so good in Inglourious Basterds.
Oh, he was really good in that Prometheus. He was so good in Prometheus.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And let's take a look at some of the movies he's been in.
But man, he killed me as Magneto. He was so good.
Insane. So let's see. He was in Shame. That was in 2011. He was in the Alien Covenant and Prometheus movies. The Assassin's Creed movie. That's really funny. I forgot about that. Yeah, me too. He was in 12 Years a Slave, and that was a very popular movie. X-Men Apocalypse, obviously, is Magneto. He's in Macbeth. 300, he was in it as well.
Is he the guy who gets... I think decapitated, and then his dad runs off into all the Persians.
I think so. I think he is. Yeah, either that or he was like one of the evil. He might have been the evil stay-at-home dude, who didn't go off to war and was trying to sabotage him from home. I think
so.
I think that might have been who he was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But that was a good movie. 300 was pretty good.
No, he's definitely the guy who.
He was the guy who did. Okay. He was the long hair.
Yeah.
I did not recognize him with the long hair. I couldn't.
No,
think
because
of him.
I remember I was like, okay, he had long hair then. It had to have.
That was super fun.
Wow.
But before we go further, we do have Lucky over at Double R Saloon in Grey Eagle taking away $27.80. Nice job to you, Lucky. But yeah.
That's such a weird thing to remember because I was like, that would be the only character I could see him playing.
Yeah,
Because I was like, that would be like the only way I could see it. Like that was like the only significant role other than like a couple other key characters.
Yeah, very, very true. But he was in this movie called Frank.
Really?
He was Frank?
In Frank?
Have you ever seen this?
No.
Oh my gosh. This movie was such a weird movie.
Really?
I had no idea he was Frank. He has a mask on the entire time. In this movie,
it's Michael Fassbender.
It's Michael Fassbender?
That kind of ruins that for me. I wish I could have watched the movie without knowing that now.
I mean, it was a pretty cool
it's an
movie.
older movie, but yeah, that's interesting.
It came out in 2014. It's
got interesting songs on it.
Wow. So what it's about is it's a young aspiring musician finds himself far out of his element after he joins an eccentric pop group led by the enigmatic Frank, who wears a giant fake head. As the band prepares to record their debut album, their personal issues continue to generate tension. Wow, that is crazy. I had no idea. But yeah, he's in it. Maggie Gyllenhaal's in it. Let's see, Domhnall Gleeson is in it, and he's a pretty big dude too.
Oh yeah, he was in Ex Machina, wasn't he?
I think so. I think he was in Ex Machina. And
he was like the main guy.
He's been. I feel like he's like. I don't even know why. I feel like he's been in like Black Mirror for some reason. Maybe not, but he's been in a couple other like random things. I think this About Time movie where he's like a time traveler or something like that.
I forgot about that. Yeah, his dad's. It's like, isn't that the one where it's like all the like males in the family can like time travel or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like he can like make his like life super cool or whatever. But yeah, that's definitely interesting. Michael Fassbender was in that movie though. That's hilarious. I saw that movie like years and years ago, like maybe in 2015 around when it came out.
Yeah.
And I never thought that he was like even like anything to do with it.
I didn't know Michael Fassbender was in the Jane Eyre movie.
Oh, which one? Which one's that?
It's an old like English book.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty fun.
I didn't know they made a movie.
Oh, that's yeah. But I was asking which movie was on there. What's the title?
Oh, it's Jane Eyre.
Where is it?
Yep, up there. Jane
Oh,
Eyre.
I didn't even see it right there.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah. Wow.
Huh. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it's a huge movie for some reason. Very interesting. I'm kind of surprised that they don't have any bigger names in it because that's a pretty big story.
Yeah, it is.
But of course, we do have balls dropping on this game. We got that must go at $48.60. We got that minor jackpot at $189 and 56 balls, and we got that major jackpot at $5,511 and 49 balls or less to win. But we got some more celebrity birthdays to throw at you guys. Happy birthday to Sir Ian McKellen, though. That's definitely a really cool one.
Oh, yeah.
But up next, we got born in 1944, Frank Oz. He's an American Muppeteer known for being Grover in Sesame Street and for being on The Muppet Show as well.
Nah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so definitely pretty cool stuff. I mean, Frank Oz, he was a big part of that show. Let's take a look at if he's done anything else, to be honest, because I would actually.
Yeah, I feel like he would do puppeteering for other things.
Yeah, so it looks like he performed the Muppet characters of Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, Animal, and Sam Eagle, and in the Muppet Show, and then Cookie Monster, Bert, and Grover in Sesame Street. That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah, definitely really cool. But of course, whatchamacallit, what was Jim Henson? Jim Henson was the name of the guy.
Yeah.
And who made all the puppets and stuff. And awesome thing about Jim Henson is he actually, I've talked about this a couple times on the broadcast, so I might have talked about it when you were on here at one point. But Jim Henson made this awesome show when like in the 80s. And it was all about like myths and tales and fairy tales and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was so cool. And it was really awesome. I watched it all the time as a kid. I ate it up. They had one about Greek myths. They had one about like fairy tales. They had one about like different things. It was really, really cool. It was called The Storyteller. Jim Henson's The Storyteller.
I feel like I've seen the Greek one.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I slightly remember like just this one, like it was like not that long, but it would just like talk about like Greek mythology for a little while.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool stuff. But we do have a winner. We got Pete J over Elsie's Bar and Grill in Minneapolis, taking away $48.60. Nice job to Pete J. But yeah, it was really cool. He used his whatchamacallit, like his puppet making ability and creativity and art style to make these awesome stories and these awesome this awesome show too. It was really cool.
That's really
cool. John Hurt was the dude who narrated it and was the storyteller. And Brian Henson played the dog that was his little buddy and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it was really fun. It was really cool. They would both kind of narrate the story and comment on like the morals of the fairy tale and stuff. And it was awesome. It was really fun stuff. Yeah, I definitely recommend checking it out. Even maybe if you have like little older kids too, like I'd say probably around like the 7 to 10 range, I think, because it is like fairy tales and stuff, and I think some of them were like a little bit more like true to the source material than some of the kids' books are. But it was really cool. I definitely enjoyed those a lot as a kid. But of course, happy birthday to Frank Oz. He was the puppeteer part of the Muppet Show and stuff. So that's really cool stuff. Born in 1944 on this day.
Oh yeah. Next.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Next up, born in 1963, we got Mike Myers, Canadian actor and comedian. He was in SNL, Wayne's World. He was Shrek even. He did all the Austin Powers movies.
That's right.
Just
fell in love with the Axe Murderer. That's a classic. That's a classic. I love that movie. Let's see, Mike Myers, though. Let's take a look at all the different things he's done.
It's so much.
Oh, yeah. He's just one of the most popular comedians of all time. I mean, you have Austin Powers, like you said, Wayne's World, The Cat in the Hat. It's a classic one. You have to admit
You have to like The Cat in the Hat.
He was in Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, yeah, that's right. He was like his agent or whatever. Whatchamacallit, Freddie Mercury's agent, I think.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I like that. That's a fun one.
Yeah. But and obviously, So I Married an Axe Murderer. That one was awesome.
Bastards?
Oh, I wonder what he was in there.
No way.
Yeah, let's take a look. Mike Myers. Who did he play? I wonder. Oh, apparently he had quotes. He was General Ed Fennick.
Oh, he's the one who decides to pardon the hunter.
Oh wow!
Played by I forgot.
That's crazy.
By Waltz.
Oh, by Waltz. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's really funny.
He's unrecognizable.
It doesn't even really look like him, to be honest.
Not even close.
He's always been a dude that will be down to get up into makeup and stuff, though. That is really impressive. I gotta hand that to him.
Yeah, you can't even notice him.
That's awesome. That is really cool. But yeah, he's been in a lot of awesome stuff, though. He's a very talented dude, very talented comedian.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely really cool stuff. Happy birthday to Mike Myers, though.
Oh yeah.
But of course, up next on the celebrity birthday list, we got born in 1969 Anne Heche. She was an American actress known for being in Donnie Brasco, Juror, and Volcano. And I think Volcano is that famous disaster movie. Let's take a look, though. So, Anne Heche. I'm not too sure if I'm, super familiar with her. Let's take a look.
I'm trying to think about which disaster movie.
I don't even know. It's Volcano. I've definitely seen it, though. Yeah, 1990s. I've definitely seen this. It's so funny. Yeah, Tommy Lee. Yep.
Yeah,
I've seen this with Tommy Lee Jones, Don Cheadle. I've seen this. This is.
I needed to see Keith David and Tommy Lee Jones, and then I was like, I remember that now. Yeah,
it's super funny. It's super funny. I've just seen so many disaster movies living with my grandma over the years.
Yeah,
it's super fun. She loves any disaster movie, no matter if it's a great production or if it's like a D-list movie. It will be turned on. We'll watch the whole thing. It's super funny. But Volcano 1997, that was actually a pretty decent movie, though. It was pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
But I saw somebody was not complaining, but comparing the plot to being as ridiculous as the Battle for Los Angeles movie, which is about a full-on alien invasion.
Yeah.
So
I remember that movie being kind of disappointing.
I liked it.
Los Angeles.
I liked it. I
guess maybe it was as a kid.
Yeah. I remember I liked it a good amount when it came out. And we actually got it on DVD, And I've seen that movie a crazy amount of times.
I'm going to have to watch it again.
It was pretty decent. It was like just kind of, you have to take it at like face value. It was like just kind of a sci-fi action flick.
Oh yeah.
But it was decent. I feel like. I wonder, when did that come out? Like 2011 or 2010?
I thought it was like 2009.
Yeah, I could definitely see 2009. But we do have a winner. We got DMJ over at Grizzlies Wood Fired Grill Baxter taking away $67.40. Nice job to you, DMJ. But Battle for LA. Let's take a look. 2011.
Wow, you were right.
Yes,
Nice.
Yeah, 2011. But it was awesome. For many years, humans have reported various UFO sightings around the world, fueling speculation about the existence of life. But then, one by one, all the world's greatest cities fall, leaving Los Angeles as the battleground for humanity's last stand. And this was the movie where they were stealing water from the humans.
Yeah.
They came to Earth because they wanted all the water from Earth, because that's what they survived with. I forgot about that. I was actually talking about this movie.
Drill into the moon, aliens.
Yeah, literally. I was talking about this movie with, I think, Ian and Jordana. I was trying to figure out, I was like, what alien movie was the one where they were trying to steal water from all of us? And I think it was this one. I think there might have even been another movie where they were stealing water too. Or maybe the water was poisonous to them.
No, I think you're thinking of...
was the one where the little girl was leaving glasses of water everywhere because there was stuff she didn't like in it.
No. That might have been something.
These glasses. But we do have a minute and a half left to get enrolled into this next game.
I was going to say, I know... Oh, sorry.
But we got that minor jackpot at 300. Oh, signs. That was what it was. But before I get into that, we have the minor jackpot, $393 and 60 balls or less to win. We got the major jackpot at $5,674 and 49 balls, and we got the mega jackpot at $100,000 and 44 balls. But of course, while we're getting enrolled into this next game, Signs is the movie I was talking about. That's where she leaves glasses of water around the house because of. Like she says, there's a bacteria that forms in it after a certain amount of time, and whatchamacallit? I want to try and find out what her reasoning was with it. Yeah. So she just says for various reasons, but I remember she keeps going back to this one reason that there was a certain type of like bacteria that formed in it. And then they find out this water was how they dealt with the aliens and stuff.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And then War of the Worlds is where they were basically just got like killed off by all of our like basic diseases.
Yep.
And stuff. That was like probably one of the worst endings to like. That was
it
come
was,
on.
It was a
that
little
was
corny.
Yeah, I was like, that was cheap.
Yeah.
Right when they were about to get hit too. I was like,
exactly.
You tell me all of them just got like.
You just got to sneeze on them.
Yeah, they all just got the flu all at once, and they were just like, all right, I'm down for the count. I need a chicken. They were just like, I need a chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, no, literally. But yeah, no, Signs is a good one though. So definitely Signs.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, you have not watched Signs?
No.
Signs is like a classic. Like that. It's like I would actually put it in like classic level movies.
All right.
Yeah, no, like I highly recommend it. I mean, like you can. Mel Gibson is in it. Let's see, Joaquin Phoenix.
That's all I need to see.
Yeah. I mean, and then M. Night Shyamalan was in it. He was whatchamacallit? He was one of the people. That's hilarious.
Once I see Joaquin Phoenix, I'm like, all right, he's probably about to make this movie.
Is this Macaulay Culkin's brother?
I think so.
What?
I would assume.
That looks exactly like him. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin.
And Kieran Culkin. That is crazy. Wow, I actually didn't know he had like two other brothers. That's weird.
They do look very similar.
Yeah, they look exactly the same.
I feel like I've seen him in stuff too.
No way. Is there another one? Wait, how many siblings does he have? Oh, he has a lot of siblings.
Why does the Lords of Chaos thing kind of look like The Crow?
I think it is. I think it's based off of it.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think. Maybe not. No, it's not about it. For some, I feel like they did release something about that recently.
They did do another Crow thing recently, which
I got the Crow.
I really like Brandon Lee as the Crow though. So.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was. Oh, it's because a new remake of the Crow is in development.
I see.
Bill Skarsgård is going to be in the lead role apparently.
That might be good.
Yeah, that's not bad. Bill Skarsgård is a pretty good actor, to be honest.
And I think they're having him play a different Crow, too.
Oh, like, how it was like a different person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I feel like that's how they should go about it. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's awesome though. I mean, hey, Bill Skarsgård, that's a pretty big get for that movie, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. And honestly, I feel like he'll do a really good job.
Yeah, no, I don't see any reason why he wouldn't. He's a very talented actor. But of course, we still have balls dropping. Can we get this ball out right now? Minor jackpot? No, not going to get it. That's okay. We're going on to the very next game. But we got Mike Deb, 1-2-3 over at Bleachers, taking it away. $107.40 on that must go. Mike job. Well, I'm going crazy over here. Nice job to Mike Deb, 1-2-3. You guys are going crazy. But, of course, we do have a little bit more of celebrity birthdays to get into. Up next on the docket, it is born in 1977, Giel Beelen. This is a Dutch radio DJ. He has the Guinness World Record for the longest radio DJ marathon ever, lasting 198 hours of nonstop broadcasting. That's pretty crazy.
That's crazy. I couldn't imagine doing that.
That is really, really crazy. I know whatchamacallit, I'm pretty sure that record might have been broken though. I feel like with
that's like 5 days straight.
Yeah, but there's been people on Twitch that have streamed for a very long time. Twitch, I want to see true stream record. Let's see, 2,700 continuous hours.
How?
I don't even know. I know. I'm pretty sure they sleep. They sleep on the stream too.
Oh.
But that's the thing. It still counts as stream because people will donate to them in the middle of them sleeping to like interrupt them and like cause entertainment and stuff, just to annoy them, and they make a ton of money off of it.
That's crazy.
I remember there's this one of the.
It's like a Truman Show kind of thing.
Yeah. That is so funny. Yeah, but
it's
yeah.
not. That's a willing Truman Show.
Yeah, it's Willing Truman Show. It is. It's kind of just like a huge vlog.
Yeah.
2,007. How many days is 2,700 hours? Though?
198 is 5 days. So like.
Okay, let's take a look.
Too many.
Yeah, it's too many numbers. But yeah, I'll let you calculate that on the tabulator really quick because that is pretty crap. Ooh. Wow.
That is obnoxious.
112 and a half days.
That is over 3 months of being on being on someone's.
How long is summer vacation?
What's that? There's 104 days.
104 days.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember the song. I was like, how many days were there?
I was like, that's my first thought. Is to how many days are there in summer vacation? There's 100.
That's longer. It's longer than the summer
answer.
vacation. Summer vacation in like the first week of school.
Bro, think about how many.
Ridiculous.
Think about how much Phineas and Ferb could do with those days.
That's crazy. That's crazy. They would be doing some stuff.
Like, I could not have someone watch like just be like in my room.
No. Oh no. Because that's consecutive. The dude has not been left alone for 2,700 hours.
He doesn't leave. Does he not leave his room for those like days?
No. He leaves. He goes outside and stuff. He just brings his camera with him. There's people that do that and will go on like busy trains and stuff, but they'll have it to where like people who donate can make their camera like speaker say things. And so like they'll just like so all these people will donate money to like embarrass this dude in public, but meanwhile this dude is like making I don't even know like $1,000 an hour doing it. You know what I mean? It's insane. It's pretty crazy.
That's something.
Of course, to do that, though, you do have to build up a pretty big following to even get to that point.
Yeah.
Which these dudes do have a pretty big following. But, yeah, it's crazy. It's just such a crazy concept to me.
It's something.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine accruing all that many, followers just to,
Yeah,
do that.
Yeah, just kind of and they just kind of hang out in a room watching you, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very,
There's
very
no way
interesting.
someone watched that broadcast the entire time they were streaming.
No, I'm sure though during that time they probably had thousands of viewers pretty consistently.
Yeah, there was always at least someone watching at all times.
Exactly.
Because you got to think that's a worldwide view is that people are watching worldwide.
And people are pretty crazy about Twitch streaming and stuff. People will have multiple streams up in multiple windows and stuff. And
Megan was like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's crazy. I can't really understand it, but I definitely see watching one Twitch stream, but when I'm watching Twitch, I don't. How do you watch multiple at the same time? That's pretty crazy.
I usually can't watch more than one show or do I get like frustrated if I'm like trying to like watch a show and I do something else at the same time.
Yeah.
And then like if someone asks me a question, I'm like
Whoa.
for a millisecond, like
Yeah.
I'll like almost like snap. I'll be like, "Can't you see I'm busy?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, but man, like 4 shows at once."
Like at one, I'll also
You're
probably
watching
do
like a
another stuff.
Warzone stream. Someone
Yeah.
else is on Elden Ring. You got a GTA 5 stream up.
See, it's different when it's like NFL Red Zone when you're watching a bunch of different games at the same time because it's football.
Yeah.
It's a sport. Or even with basketball, you're kind of just trying to keep up with the score of all the games at the same time. I
Yeah.
can get that. But it's like with streaming, it's just like you're just watching a bunch of random people play games like 8 different times.
Yeah.
It's funny to me, though. But we do have a winner. We got Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards taking away $159. And, of course, the minor jackpot right on top of it, $607.50 right on top. That's some awesome stuff. We'll have the exact total for you in just a couple seconds, though. Nice job to Funk.
Oh, yeah, you had me in the first half, not going to lie.
Oh,
I was like,
Yep.
just the Musco?
Just the must go. No. Got that huge one right on top of it, and it combined for a pretty awesome amount, too.
Oh, yeah, you know Funk is over there having a good time. He was able to take home $767.30 with that minor and Musco. I bet Funk might have been a little confused at first. He was like,
I was like, hold on.
I got a
second.
Musco? Yeah, hold on. He said, back it up real quick.
Yeah, that's right. Definitely some awesome
You're missing
stuff.
some money there.
That's right, but nice job, Funk, taking home that minor jackpot. Some awesome stuff. But, of course, we got one last celebrity birthday to get into.
Oh, yeah, we got born in 1978, Brian Urlacher?
Urlacher.
American football player, played for the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, he is a pretty hefty dude. He's a really good football player, though.
Yeah.
I mean, gotta give him that. But let's take a look. Let's see what he was doing during that time. I mean, he was fast at that.
Dude, he was like,
wow. So the dude was 6'4". I don't even know how big he was, but he was a big dude. He ran the 40-yard dash in 4 seconds. 4.57 seconds. 4 seconds would be ridiculous. I would be scared of this man. If he ran it in 4 seconds, it's just inhuman. First question, what is Brian Urlacher doing now? He's an analyst for Fox Sports, though. That's what he's doing now.
Nice.
Sometimes he's on certain talk shows and stuff, and I don't think he commentates for games, but I think he does like kind of come on for like guest like voices and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, but that's definitely something you want to do after your career in sports is continue working in sports, especially in like maybe like the broadcasting side of it or
yeah, 100%.
analytical side, anything.
I mean, Tom Brady signed like a 10-year, like 100-something million deal with Fox Sports.
Really?
Yeah. It was actually crazy. Tom Brady.
Is it like
Fox.
set for after his like retirement or something?
Yep. Whenever he wants to retire.
It's literally just whenever
he decides $375 million. Yeah.
They were just like, whenever
10-year
you're
deal.
done, we want you to
And
broadcast with us.
You know what's crazy? That's just about as much as he's made over his entire like 20-year NFL career.
And is he getting that just like
10 years, just like that. It's super crazy.
dang?
Whatchamacallit. Oh, that's funny. Greg Olson was talking about it. He's like saying, "Oh, I kind of want to kill it before losing my gig to Tom Brady when he retires." That's pretty funny. But man, that is awesome.
That's
though.
crazy. I couldn't imagine just being offered something like that.
Yeah, but he's gonna join as the lead NFL analyst, so like at a pretty senior position too.
Yeah.
But he's a pretty smart football dude. Obviously, he's one of the best. I mean, the best football player to ever do it. I don't know if it's arguable anymore if he's not. I mean, like
I don't think it is arguable.
Realistically,
no, not since he went to Tampa and instantly won them a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was.
And then
was almost an MVP
Not
the next year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the only person that you can even argue with is Jerry Rice. That is absolutely
That's
the
the
only
closest
person.
you can get. But
Yeah,
even then, like
even then, no, I agree. Even then, it's hard to say because Jerry Rice was a wide receiver. You know, he wasn't a quarterback. He didn't have the same effect on the game that Tom Brady does.
Yeah.
But even at his position, though, you can argue when you take away positional value, like, okay, football player-wise, who was better? You can argue Jerry Rice might be that dude. But, I mean, Jerry Rice, his, resume is pretty crazy. 13-time Pro Bowler, 10-time All-Pro. Won the Super Bowl 3 different times. Is a Hall of Famer. I mean, it can go on. I mean, I can go on to say all of his yards, accolades that he has. It is crazy. I mean, it is pretty crazy stuff. One of the best to ever do it, and probably the only one that I feel like could rival Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Brady is just crazy. I mean, because like it gets to a point where it's like, okay, 7 Super Bowl rings, like that ties
15-time Pro Bowl.
Yeah, like 7 Super Bowl rings literally ties the team record, the franchise record for Super Bowls. It's ridiculous stuff. But we do have a winner. We got Dan over at Elsie's Bar and Grill, Minneapolis, taking away the must-go with $36.60. But, of course, we are going to take a quick break for this game. We'll be right back after this one. See you guys in a sec.
Hey guys, and we love our PGL nights. We got our Tuesday and Wednesday nights. Oh, Tuesdays are MegaSota game nights, 6:40 every single Tuesday. And Wednesdays, we have our TwinsWinsdays that happen from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. It's super fun. We're in the ice studio, even though we've been running Twins, but it's how you know that we're talking about the PGL side of things.
Absolutely. So we're going to hop right into this top 10 because you guys have been super competitive this season. In 10th place, we start off with Reyes 22 over at the Old Town Tavern, who sits with 1,140,835 points. With 1,166,769 points in 9th place, we have Sarah Honey at Eagles Austin. 8th place is Bucks over at Rustic Saloon, who sits with 1,174,200 points. But right ahead of him, with only about 315 points separating him, a virtual tie in 7th place, we have OE50 over at Stanchion Bar, who sits with 1,174,515 points. But with 1,209,420 points in 6th place, we have Nixon over at VFW Roseville. 5th place sits with Bryzo at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,342,895 points. But right ahead of them, in 4th place, we have a Forget UD at Eagles Austin, who sits with 1,487,070 points. But with 1,722,925 points in 3rd place, we have Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon. Now for the 2 million point club. In 2nd place, we have Keep over at Billy's Rockford, who sits with 2,072,065 points. But our number 1 player sits with 2,200,950 points, as Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post has been leading the pack this season.
Yeah, good job to those players, killing it during both those PGL nights as well as the random specialty nights we have. But let's talk about those locations, because everybody's in the 4 million point club or higher. And in 10th place, we get started off with a big one, Neighbors Pub Dover, with 4,122,715 points. With 4,209,324 points in 9th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 8th place is Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 4,327,730 points. With 4,552,385 points in 7th place, we have VFW Northfield. In 6th place, we got Neeson's Gaylord with 5,084,810 points. With 5,250,099 points in 5th place, we got American Legion Cleveland. 4th place is Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 4,703,240 points. With 5,794,554 points in 3rd place,
we got Poppers in Virginia. Second place in the 6 million point club, we got Billy's Rockford with 6,691,779 points. With 6,933,459 points. And the number one location in these standings, we have Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake.
That is super impressive. I'm hoping to see them moving up in that point class just this week, but make sure you guys are coming out Tuesday and Wednesday for our specialty nights, MegaSota game night at 6:40 and Twins Wednesday at 7 on Wednesdays. Make sure you sign up at pgl.world to earn those points.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, and we love playing Jackpot Hunter from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock. 1, to give out great jackpots, but 2, to give out points towards the Jackpot Hunter standings. And you guys have been killing it in those standings so far.
Absolutely. They've been so competitive, and so I'm going to hop right in because we have some craziness happening. In 10th place, we have Spazwell at the Gas Can Bar and Grill, who sits with 51,000 points. With 59,000 in 9th place, we got Brother Nat over at the Chart House. Then we jump right into a crazy 3-way tie in 6th place between Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon, 2A Girl at Jimmy G's Bar, as well as Kev at the Deer Stand. All 3 players have 61,000.
That is a crazy tie right there.
Oh, just wait. They are so close-knit. Even in 5th place, only 2,000 points separating them. Kimmy at Niswa Legion sits with 63,000. And right ahead of them with 64,000. In 4th place, we have Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hanger, 45. Then we get into some not so tight-knit races, as in 3rd place, we have Not Lucky at American Legion Fridley with 83,000. With 124,000 in 2nd place, we have Bull at Corner Bar and Goodhue. And then in 1st place, we have Bobo, also at Corner Bar and Goodhue, but with 151,000.
Definitely some great players out there getting it done in Jackpot Hunter. And the locations that they are playing at have been killing it so far. And in 10th place, we got Billy's Rockford with 88,000 points. With 92,000 points in 9th place, we got American Legion Fridley. 8th place is Shady's Real Cyan Rice with 95,000 points. With 104,000 points in 6th place, we actually have a 2-way tie between the Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 in Hilltop and Riverboat Depot in Sartell. 5th place is Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd with 116,000 points. With 126,000 points in 4th place, we got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm. 3rd place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 195,000 points. 2nd place is VFW Spring Lake Park.
Hey guys, we're back. Sorry about missing the first couple seconds of this game, but we're back in action, so don't worry. But we do have the must-go prize of $43.80. We got the minor jackpot at $152 and 52 balls or less to win. And we got the major jackpot at $5,967 and 49 balls or less to win. But, of course, we do have, a little bit out of breath. Deep breaths, everybody. Okay. But
Arms
of course,
over your heads.
That's right. But of course, we do have a little bit of NBA playoff news to get into, and it's been pretty exciting recently. So let's take a look at where everybody is at on the docket for the playoff list. So let's take a look. Tonight, actually, will be a pretty cool game. It's going to be a Game 5 between the Celtics and the Heat. Right now, they're tied at 2-2, so it's going to see who can take a lead going into Game 6, which is pretty important.
Ooh. Yeah, definitely getting a lead in that Game 6 is going to be important because that's really going to kind of set the footing for that Game 7.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But, of course, yesterday, the Mavericks were able to sneak one in against the Warriors going into Game 5. So definitely going to be an interesting one. But Golden State does lead 3-1 over the Mavericks, so it's going to be an interesting one. The Warriors are hoping to close it out, and the Mavericks are hoping to just stay alive and hopefully get to that Game 7. But definitely, I mean, hey, you never know. It can happen. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, I don't think a team has ever come back from 3-0 deficit before in the playoffs. So, actually, I don't think it ever has happened. Has a team ever come back? Yeah, ever come back from 3-0. Yep, nope. Never been a team in NBA history to come back after losing the first 3 games of the series.
Yeah, and it was the Mavericks that was the closest the last time.
Yeah, exactly. So definitely very, very interesting stuff. But, of course, we do have a winner. It's Mikey Susie over at Eagle St. Cloud taking away the must-go prize of $43.80. Nice job to Mikey Susie. But, of course, we actually had a winner from last game, too, and they got a pretty decent must-go as well.
Yeah, it was Blaine at JJ's Bowl and Lounge taking home $41 on a must-go prize.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to Blaine.
Yeah.
But, of course, other than that, with the NBA, not too much going on. I mean, it's only 4 teams right now duking it out, so
yeah.
Definitely pretty interesting stuff. But let's take a look, see if there's any Timberwolves stuff going on. Maybe some of the rumors are, proven to be true. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. Awesome stuff going on with the Timberwolves, actually. A huge, huge move that we just made. We hired an executive, Tim Connolly, to be our president of basketball operations. Okay. It is super, super crazy. 5-year deal worth over $40 million. That includes ownership equity, too. It is insane. This is the dude that constructed the current Denver Nuggets.
Okay.
He drafted Nikola Jokic, who is a back-to-back MVP. He's drafted Gary Harris. He drafted Jamal Murray. I mean, the dude is crazy. He built such a crazy team with such limited draft picks in Denver.
So he just makes really smart moves.
Exactly.
All
so,
right,
I mean,
good to hear.
It's super. It's basically like the Adolfo Mensa move for the Vikings, but like proven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this dude has like proven to be great.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, this dude is like viewed as like one of the best in the league. I mean, this is viewed as very like franchise shifting. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens as we go into this year's draft and what decisions he's going to make.
Yeah, it's going to be very exciting to watch out for.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's going to be really, really cool.
I bet there's going to be some moves that people aren't going to like be 100% on board with off the bat.
Very true.
And then seeing them possibly come to fruition is going to be really interesting. We're going to have to see. This is going to be a long haul that we're going to be seeing. This is going to be fun to watch in the next couple of years.
No, well, 100%. So it's definitely going to be some pretty crazy stuff. But Conley, I mean, he long professed his affinity and devotion to the Denver Nuggets and the organization he built with them. But he becomes the second consecutive top basketball executive to leave Denver for a significantly more lucrative deal elsewhere. Conley in 2013 replaced Masai Ujiri, who left Denver for the Toronto Raptors. And as we know, that worked out really well for the Toronto Raptors, too, because they just took off after they got him, getting a lot of great talent. So, I mean, hey, Tim Connolly, I mean, that is a really, really crazy move. I mean, he's just built a reputation as one of the best talent evaluators and deal makers in the league. He maintains strong relationships with top players' agents and the respect of his front office peers. I mean, it's awesome. It's super, super cool. I love the move. I mean, no drawbacks to make. To making this move.
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah. I couldn't imagine seeing there being any drawback to that.
Yeah, so 100%. I mean, it's awesome. Super, super cool stuff. But actually, there is an article saying, like, well, how can he make his mark on the Timberwolves this summer?
Already.
Let's take a look at what they were saying. So it looks like Karl-Anthony Towns. Oh, yeah, Karl-Anthony Towns also was named to the All-NBA third team. That's super cool stuff. But they were reflecting on the process that led to this hire, as well as the dynamics with the executive vice presidents of basketball operations, Sachin Gupta, and the head coach, Chris Finch, now that Conley is leading the front office. Of course, let's take a look. whatchamacallit. It says, would you offer Towns a Supermax extension? Do you want the team to keep Beasley? And what were we thinking about? Okay, so it's they're kind of wondering, okay, what is Tim Connolly's perspective on Karl Anthony Towns? Does he like Karl Anthony Towns? Does he want to build around him, sort of thing? And honestly, I could see him wanting to do that. He likes big, like, all-star centers. I mean, and Karl Anthony Towns is obviously a very different player from Nikola Jokic. But, hey, maybe he kind of has a vision for him, like, oh, hey, he could kind of become like as good as Nikola Jokic, even if he plays differently than him. Because, that's the thing. If you build a decent team around Karl Anthony Towns, he can lead an offense very, very easily. So I'm very excited to see how he builds around Karl Anthony Towns going into the future. If he decides to build around him, he might decide to ship him out and maybe build around one of our other younger stars, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, we could definitely be seeing that.
Yeah,
well, we do have a winner
right.
on this game number 21. We got Reader over at Muddy Cow Coon Rapids, taking home $60 on that must-go prize. Good job, Reader.
Awesome stuff. But yeah, I mean, super, super interesting stuff going on with the Timberwolves. I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see how it starts to play out in the coming years and with all these drafts. But of course, 2.5 minutes left to get enrolled into this second game, second to last game of the broadcast, I meant to say. So you definitely do not want to miss out on any chances coming up now. We got that minor jackpot over $300 and 60 balls or less to win. That major jackpot is at $6,088 and 49 balls, and the mega jackpot is sitting at $100,000 and 44 balls or less to win. But, of course, we got a little bit of the Twiking Zone standings to get into. It's what you guys earn points for every day when you play Twins Bingo from 12 to 1, or the other half of the year when it's a Vikings Bingo. But I'll let you take away these player standings right off the bat.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 10th place, we got Poobo over at Brian's Bar and Grill with 107,000 points. In 9th place, we got Ellis over at Titan Sports Saloon with 110,000 points. In 8th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Valley Inn with 124,000 points. Shortly ahead with 126,000 points. In 7th place, we got Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar. In 6th place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 136,000 points. In 5th place, able to extend the gap a little further, we got GTZ over at the Midi with 160,000 points. They're trying to catch up to 4th place Mikey Wins, who's over at Steve-O's with 168,000 points. In 8th place, ooh, that was a really weird jump. From 3rd place, we got Simbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 186,000 points. In 2nd place, kicking off that 200,000 point club, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 200,000 points exactly. And in 1st place, we got Scrub Eye over at Miracle Legion Fridley with 259,000 points.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all the players in those standings. You guys are all doing some good stuff. But we do have some location standings to take a look at. So let's take a look, see where everybody is at in the top 10. Starting it off in that 10th place spot, we got Main Street Pub in Kimball with 166,000 points. In 9th place, we got VFW Blaine with 211,000 points. In 8th place, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 220,000 points. In 7th place, we got Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 270,000 points. In 5th place, it's a two-way tie between Steve-O's and Crystal and Eagles Rochester in Rochester. They both have 282,000 points in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Corner Bar and Goodhue with 287,000 points in 4th place. In 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley with 413,000 points. And in 2nd place, we got Corky's Bar in South Haven with 493,000 points. And finally, in 1st place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park leading the pack with 803,000 points. Nice job to all these locations. Nice job to all the players as well. You guys are all doing some great stuff. But we do have balls dropping on this game. And we got a must-go right at $96. We got that minor jackpot at $347 and 60 balls or less to win. And we got that major jackpot at $6,123 and 49 balls or less to win. And obviously, we still get the mega sitting around at $100,000 and 44 balls or less to win. But we do have some really cool movies that released today, actually, and I'll let you take away the first couple of them.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off, released in 1977. We already talked about it a little, but Star Wars A New Hope was released. obvious the kickoff of one of the greatest sagas in history.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And
yeah.
I mean, you look at it, and actually 6 years later, the ending to that trilogy, Star Wars: Return of the Jedi comes out, and I mean, hey, same day, 6 years later, that's some pretty cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, Star Wars: Return of the Jedi was really good. I feel like a lot of people like view it as probably the best one of the series, just because I mean it's the the conclusion, the ultimate climax to the series.
Yeah,
and
it's when he gets his saber.
That's right. That's
his
right.
green one.
The duel with Darth and Emperor Palpatine and stuff.
Now I saw these. There was actually these like comic series that talked about in between when Luke had his in between the episode 2 and 3. And it was really cool. Not episode but 5 and 6.
Oh yeah. No, that was super cool. I know whatchamacallit.
Talk about like a lightsaber that he had actually like taken a hold of during the meantime.
Yeah. I know. But one of my favorite things about the original Star Wars, and maybe not about the story, but more about like just the special effects.
Yeah.
The special effects of the original Star Wars are some of like the coolest looking
and like weirdestly creative things. Like what about how like the lightsaber is just like the holder for like the flash of a camera.
Yeah, no, it's super, super funny stuff. But we do have a winner before we go further. We got Brick over at the North Bar and Grill in Coon Rapids with $96 on that must-go prize. Nice job to Brick.
Yeah.
But definitely getting rolled into this next game because this minor jackpot is going to be way over $300, and it's going to be available at 64 balls or less to win. Woo. So don't go anywhere. This is going to be the final shot we got at it. There it is, over $440 and counting. It's going up and up and up. It's in 64 balls or less to win. And we got that major jackpot sitting over $6,200 and 49 balls or less to win. Both of those prizes are looking pretty good, and we even got that mega jackpot in 44 balls or less to win sitting in the background. But yeah, I mean, Star Wars, one of my favorite things, I was saying, the special effects. And whatchamacallit, I really liked it because they actually, especially for the Death Star, scene, when Luke goes to destroy it and stuff, it's all like a mini set. It's like a diorama.
Yeah.
And they have like these figurines and like handcrafted ships and cool like little things actually like kind of going around and interacting with each other, and they film it on a camera, and it looks so cool. It's like such a cool and creative way of doing everything.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I mean, it made it look really cool for the time.
It really
was
did.
Really cool. It was the same like I really like Dark Crystal, how they do it too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like puppeteering and special like actual like physical special effects and stuff. It's really cool stuff.
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
that
the style.
and like stop motion are some of my like favorite things to look into for like
Gumby.
movies and stuff. Oh, like
Gumby was awesome.
like top tier. And then what was that most recent stop motion animated movie that they made? Was it Cujo? Cujo? Yeah. Let me see. Was it Cujo?
Cujo was about the zombie dog, but
No,
maybe it was
not-
with a K.
Oh, so it was with a C. Yeah, Cujo.
Cujo. When did that come out?
Oh, a little while ago. Oh, maybe it was with a K. Because Demon Dog Cujo was with the C.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering. Let's take a look. Cujo.
It might have been. No, maybe not. It might have been it had a different name.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting one though. I wonder. So you said recent stop motion movie.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Recent stop motion movies that came out. Let's see. Was it why is Gumby in here? That wasn't recent at all. It says 30 best of all time, but yeah, I'm not too sure. Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gumby, one of my favorite stop motion ones, and I know Gumby was actually referenced in that Chip and Dale movie that just came out too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was actually J.K. Simmons played his voice actor. Because I looked into
he did.
it, and and it was it was like a sheriff dude or whatever. I forgot what he was, commissioner or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, super cool stuff. We do have balls dropping on this very last game of the broadcast, though. That must-go prize is at $171.80. That minor jackpot is sitting at $562, available in 64 balls or less to win. And, of course, the major jackpot is sitting at $6,295, available in 49 balls or less to win. That's what Kubo and the Two Strings. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good movie. I actually watched that around when it came out.
Yeah, and I saw like production videos for it and stuff. And it was awesome.
That is super, super cool. Yeah, I love seeing the behind the scenes for all of those like artistic movies and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, Star Wars: A New Hope came out today, and as well as The Return of the Jedi, both on this day in history. But we got a couple other movies that came out today too. Because in 2007, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, the second movie in the franchise, came out. Awesome stuff.
It was great.
Really, really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a really good one. Wait, was that the second or the third one?
I think it was the second one.
I wonder, because I thought the first Pirates Caribbean came out in like 2003 for some reason, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Let's take a look. The third installment.
Oh, it is the third
installment.
Yeah, the first one's the Black Pearl. The second one
is is it this one?
Yeah.
No.
Yep, Dead Man's Chest.
It was Dead Man's 2006. 2000. Yeah, I knew the first one came out in like 2003, so I was like,
Yeah.
That's crazy that they only took a year between the second and the third one to release.
And that they were still super good.
Yeah, no, the second and third one were both classics. The original three were all really good.
They were.
And then on Stranger Tides came out, and that was like pretty decent too.
It was okay. Yeah.
Wasn't as good as the other ones in my eyes.
No, but it was just kind of hard to compare.
Oh yeah, 100%. But of course, we do have a winner. We got Murph over at Johann's Sports Bar 2, taking away $171.80. And of course, with the minor jackpot on top of it, I guess. But nice job, Murph. You got an awesome jackpot to end things off right. So nice job. We'll have the exact total for you right now. That's right. Murph over at Johann's Sports Bar, $733.80 is your total. Nice job, Murph. But we do have one more game. It's not a Jackpot Hunter game. It's another game of Lucky 4 Bingo. It's our second chance at it. We can get a chance at over $15,000 on this one, so don't walk away just quite yet. This one definitely worth your while. We only got about 2 minutes left to get enrolled. In the meantime, we're going to finish up the movies that came out today because we got Men in Black 3 coming out in 2012. That one's a pretty solid one, and I'll let you take away the last two.
Oh, yeah, next up, released in 2017, we got Baywatch. Okay. It's a movie with The Rock, and yeah, not bad.
Oh, wait, actually, I think it was pretty star-studded from what I remember.
It was star-studded. Alexander Daddario.
Yep.
What's his name?
Zac Efron.
Yep, Zac Efron. That's who I couldn't name. It also had David Hasselhoff was in it.
I forgot
Pamela Anderson made a slight appearance. That John Bass guy, he's been in a lot of movies and stuff kind of recently.
So, this dude, Yahya Abdul-Mateen. That's funny. He's been in a lot of movies recently.
Yeah,
Hannibal Buress.
Yeah, Hannibal Buress was in it. Yeah, he was like his best friend.
That's funny.
Like the main guys.
Oscar Nunez from The Office is in it.
Yeah, he was a governor or something in it, and he.
That's really funny.
Yeah, he was the one on the boat.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I actually didn't watch the new Baywatch.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not.
Really?
I didn't watch the brand new one. I've seen bits and pieces of it, like random, because I've just people watched it when I've been in the room. But
yeah, that's what it was. Is like someone wanted to watch it.
Yeah,
and I was like, all right.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, it seemed pretty entertaining.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, with a pretty decent cast too.
Bad.
But yeah, definitely pretty cool. But this last one was really good.
This one exceeded expectations of mine, and it was released in 2018, and it was Solo, a Star Wars story. You got to hand it out. It's Solo. Yeah, it was.
I liked it a lot. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. That one had a pretty good cast in it too, with Donald Glover and.
He did great as Lando.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was super cool. And what's his face who played Bucky Barnes?
Yeah.
You played Solo, and that was really cool. But he had a really good cast. I feel like the story was pretty fun too. And Bucky Barnes played Solo. Yeah, wasn't it? Wasn't it Bucky?
I don't think so.
That played Han Solo. Wasn't Bucky?
No.
That looks exactly like him.
No.
I thought dude, I swear, I thought it was him this whole time. I thought it was him for since 2018, since the movie came out.
Really?
That is hilarious. I saw the movie. I watched it once and I liked it. I have a pretty good memory. That is hilarious. I could have sworn that was him.
I've done that before too.
Oh,
There's so many movies where I thought the actors were in it, and then I was like, wait, they were never in this movie before.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I just never thought about it. It's kind of like how Orlando Bloom looks like that one dude, the shorter dude. He was in The Hobbit. Whatchamacallit, Luke something. Luke, what's his face? I'm not too sure. But I'm not too sure. But they kind of look alike too, of course. But we do have I Love Money and Dirtball both in the lead for the Musco. Unfortunately, moving past both of the jackpots on the table. But we do come to probably the coolest part of the broadcast, I would say. It's the player spotlight. It's awesome stuff. We got Crazy Kid spotlighted for this week, and he won an awesome jackpot over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45. It was over $35,000. And when they won that jackpot, they were supporting a really, really cool charity.
Oh, yeah, they were supporting the Italian American Club Foundation, and their mission statement is to preserve the Italian American heritage and culture, to promote and inspire a positive image and legacy of Italian Americans, and to strengthen and empower ties between the United States and Italy.
Oh, yeah, that's some awesome stuff. I mean, we love all of the really cool charities that we have here at Pilot Games, and all of the players that we have here, too, that are supporting all of those really cool charities as well. But we do have a winner. It's Punky over at American Legion Austin, taking away the must-go. And we got 4 lucky numbers for you guys, 4, 10, 62, and 75. But, of course, I mean, all of that just leads to what we say at the end of every broadcast. And as you guys know, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins. Have a nice night, everybody.
Over at Stanchion Bar, who sits with 1,174,515 points. But with 1,209,420 points in 6th place, we have Nixon over at VFW Roseville. 5th place sits with Bryzo at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,342,895 points. But right ahead of them in 4th place, we have a Forget UD at Eagles Austin, who sits with 1,487,070 points. But with 1,722,925 points in 3rd place, we have Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon. Now for the 2 million point club. In 2nd place, we have Keep over at Billy's Rockford, who sits with 2,072,065 points. But our number 1 player sits with 2,200,950 points, as Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post has been leading the pack this season.
Yeah, good job to those players, killing it during both those PGL nights as well as the random specialty nights we have. But let's talk about those locations, because everybody's in the 4 million point club or higher. And in 10th place, we get started off with a big one, Neighbors Pub Dover, with 4,122,715 points. With 4,209,324 points in 9th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 8th place is Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 4,327,730 points. With 4,552,385 points in 7th place, we have VFW Northfield. In 6th place, we got Neeson's Gaylord with 5,084,810 points. With 5,250,099 points in 5th place, we got American Legion Cleveland. 4th place is Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 4,703,240 points. With 5,794,554 points in 3rd place, we got Poppers in Virginia. 2nd place in the 6 million point club, we got Billy's Rockford with 6,691,779 points. With 6,933,459 points. And the number 1 location in these standings, we have Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake.
That is super impressive. I'm hoping to see them moving up in that point class just this week, but make sure you guys are coming out Tuesday and Wednesday for our specialty nights. MegaSota game night at 6:40 and Twins Wednesday at 7 on Wednesdays. Make sure you sign up at pgl.world to earn those points.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, guys, and we love playing Jackpot Hunter from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock. 1, to give out great jackpots, but 2, to give out points towards the Jackpot Hunter standings. And you guys have been killing it in those standings so far.
Absolutely. They've been so competitive, and so I'm going to hop right in because we have some craziness happening. In 10th place, we have Spazwell at the Gas Can Bar and Grill, who sits with 51,000 points. With 59,000 in 9th place, we got Brother Nat over at the Chart House. Then we jump right into a crazy 3-way tie in 6th place between Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon, 2 Acre at Jimmy G's Bar, as well as Kev at the Deer Stand. All 3 players have 61,000.
That is a crazy tie right there.
Oh, just wait. They are so close-knit. Even in 5th place, only 2,000 points separating them. Kimmy at Niswa Legion sits with 63,000. And right ahead of them with 64,000. In 4th place, we have Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hanger, 45. Then we get into some not so tight-knit races, as in 3rd place, we have Not Lucky at American Legion Fridley with 83,000. With 124,000 in 2nd place, we have Bull at Corner Bar in Goodhue. And then in 1st place, we have Bobo, also at Corner Bar in Goodhue, but with 151,000.
Definitely some great players out there getting it done in Jackpot Hunter. And the locations that they are playing at have been killing it so far. And in 10th place, we got Billy's Rockford with 88,000 points. With 92,000 points in 9th place, we got American Legion Fridley. 8th place is Shady's Railside and Rice with 95,000 points. With 104,000 points in 6th place, we actually have a 2-way tie between the Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 in Hilltop and Riverboat Depot in Sartell. 5th place is Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd with 116,000 points. With 126,000 points in 4th place, we got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm. 3rd place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 195,000 points. 2nd place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 233,000 points. And then that number 1 location, Corner Bar in Goodhue, 392,000 points.
Wow, I can't wait to see them get to that 400,000 point club. But make sure you guys are coming out each and every day from 4 to 6 during our happy hour shows to try your hand at the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter.
There it is.
53 balls.